Hi everyone. Let me just find back the chat channel. Where's my chat? Huh. Oh, maybe I have to be on... Okay, just go in Twitch. Okay, I have the chat here. Should do it. Hi guys. Hello everyone. I'm just waiting maybe a couple of minutes so everyone tunes in. Hi Drop Bass, I'm doing great. Let me just maybe have a little background music. When is the beta dropping? Well, you guys see. First maybe just checking like, is the mic okay? Is everything okay? Can you see my screen and everything? Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's great. Okay. So maybe I'll start. So yeah, I'm Tibo, one of the sound designer on the project on Illuvium. So we are 3 sound designers. Maybe I just lower the music background a bit. That's one of the ambience of Sanctum Mezza that you probably can listen on the website still. But anyway, yeah, I'm Tibo. I'm one of the sound designers. We're 3 sound designers on the project right now, and great music composers also. I work with Vincent, which is also one of my colleagues at Bree Studio, which is our own studio. You can have the name here, right there. And our lead sound designer is Nico. So yeah, it's been like a couple of months since I've been hired to work on the project along with Vincent. So what we're probably gonna cover today is first I probably showcase a few of behind the scenes footage of how we work, how I work, how I record sources, how I record fresh material and stuff like this, and maybe also how I design stuff. Since I don't have a webcam, I won't be able to showcase like my gear or stuff like this, so I'll just show you all this in some footage I gathered for this stream. Yeah, also guys, if you have any questions, I'll try to catch up on the chat, so feel free to ask. If I don't respond instantly, just like wait a bit and I probably catch up. But yeah, and yeah, so today again I'll be showcasing some footage, and then I'll probably try to work on one of the pistol shrimp animation, so one of the attacks or whatever you guys want to work on, so you guys can have a glimpse at how I work and how we design the sound for the various creatures, for the various illuvials. Yeah, should we start? Maybe we should start. So first I'm going to showcase a bit of the way we approach recording like fresh source material, and and how it looks, how we go with the flow, how we gather like fresh material and all this stuff. So I'll just like play this little video, and if you guys have any questions, maybe just feel free to ask. This is a behind-the-scene video of the latest sound bank we worked on with a brand called Soundmorph. This was a water library, so it shows like all the recording sessions we did, and we'll go through another footage after this one. Let's go.
Hi, we are Bruit Studio, and we collaborated with Soundmorph for this unique release. Water sound are interesting because it's usually one of the first type of sound you record when you begin as a sound designer, and it seems that it's a pretty common subject too, but at the same time, to capture a really good water sound is extremely difficult. It often lacks focus, weight, and ultra-high frequencies because recorded from too far, stereo balance, etc. So, for these reasons, we started recording our own water sound in as many scenarios as we could think of, as close as possible, with a high-end setup made of a Senken CO100K, a MKH 8050, and a stereo pair of MKH 8040. To be sure our recordings were completely ready for further design manipulation, we then took care of removing the slightest non-desirable noise, especially in the ultra-high frequencies. The result is more than 2,000 recorded sounds, ranging from splashes, water motion, bubbles underwater, all the way up to natural water streams or big waves crashing against cliffs. By designing our own custom tools for this project, like a super versatile and powerful granular effect in reactor, as well as custom Kima patches, we were able to inject uniqueness into a ready-to-use, ultra-detailed design toolbox. Be it magic spells, complex science fiction textures, mobile game type of assets, trailer impact, or cinematic scenarios, you'll be fully covered with this collection.
Yeah, that's by the way, I'm Chuko on the chat, so if I respond there, just know that it's me. So yeah, the DAW I'm using, this DAW is called Reaper, and it's some sort of custom skin and custom interface, because Reaper is very modular. It's one of the best, for me, in my opinion, it's one of the best DAWs to work on for the sound design aspect. I'll show you why when we work on the session with the pistol shrimp. But there are some very, very cool features that are, in my knowledge, not very possible to replicate in other DAWs. Other DAW, never sure how to pronounce this one. So yeah, that's how we recorded water, and I'm using a lot of those sources in for the pistol shrimp sound signature. Maybe like I can show you how I record like custom vocals that we also use in the game. So here it is. So that's not really vocals, because I'm not doing anything in my microphone with my own vocal, but it's mainly like using props and objects to replicate animal vocals and timbres. So like it's a very cool way to add some creativeness and signature, some sort of signature sound to a creator vocal, because if you just use like lion roars or dolphins or birds, which are very exciting to work on when designing creatures, props can add this sort of otherworld, sci-fi or fantasy feel to it. So I just show you what I recorded for another just show you. Yeah, sorry, maybe lower your volume because it might be a bit screeching. Your dog is freaking out. Yeah, I can imagine your dog is freaking out right now. Hi everyone. Also, I'm just catching up in the chat a little bit. He's eating my phone. Good morning everyone. Good morning Cafe. Good morning Ellie. Oh, I think I know you. Good morning everyone. Or good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because probably watching from the whole world. Yeah, so my main process, as I was showing you, is like first we record fresh source sounds, and then oh yeah, there's also the animals, but we record fresh source sound, and then usually my process is we gather those sources, and then we start to design stuff, but design like other sources, like so we take the original recording and then we process them into creative ways with various plugins or various hardwares, and so it makes for another batch of new source material that we can further use in our design projects. So this is Vincent actually recording some. So Vincent is the other sound designer on the project. So Vincent has recorded some crazy cool birds, like prey birds. Maybe I won't show everything, but well, it's kind of short, so it's okay. Just oh, it's already almost 5:15. It's a funny one. Yeah, so that's how we record material, and then we have to process it. So we take those sources and we process it with various ways, always focusing on what type of sound we need at the end. But usually it's like you just go with the flow, you just experiment a lot. It takes usually a lot of iteration and a lot of trials and also a lot of errors. But at the end, if you can keep like 15 or 20% of all you have, it makes for a great pack. And like, what can I show you? Like, yeah, this is me using some hand gesture controller to control various ice and magic source recording I did, and trying to make some movement or stuff like this. So yeah, right now I'm just creating whooshes and stuff like this with this icy magic feel to it. I think you get the point. Or this is the same thing but with synthesis. By the way, this is my old studio from like 5 or 6 years ago. This is my new one. And yeah, this is for some kind of like, this is a funny one. This is just like I think it's some sort of replicating some insects' wings or sounds. Maybe it's a bit. Right, I just already rolled it. You get the point, I think. So it's a very fun job to have, actually. And so once you get, if you have any questions, don't hesitate. But if you have so when I have gathered all this stuff and I make some, and I've made some libraries, personal libraries, and I can start to work on some stuff, or so like wait, which one is this? No, okay. Yeah, by the way, if my voice is starting to sound weird, just tell me, because sometimes the sample rate of the sessions change and it can mess with the OBS recording. But yeah, this is one of the plugins I like to use. So you just throw a bunch of your own personal sources in there. It's a sampler, and it basically lets you randomize between a lot of parameters like pitch. So it randomizes between all the samples you put in, pitch, the pan, so the stereo field, the volume. You get some granular effects, stretching, cutoff, resonance. Sorry for the people who don't know nothing about sound, so maybe a few of the words I'm going to speak, I'm going to say, and a few of the stuff I'm going to speak about are like unknown to you and completely completely weird for you. But I can't make like a full sound course in an hour, so I'll try to be concise. But yeah, this is a sampler that I like to use, and I like to use for just layering sound, because layering sound is one of the main subject, one of the main aspect of designing sounds. So like this one was, so this session is the elk that you probably seen in the character leaks in the Discord channel. This was my session for the magic aspect of the elk, for all the 3 stages. I started with just playing around with various synthesizers, and give something like this, just like trying to come up with some magic textures or stuff like this. Something a bit, like tribal, out of the forest, like shamanic, or like, like these weird witches or elves in the forest. So I was just trying to gather some musical type of sources, like musical pads and stuff like this. And then it brought me, like, once I had this, I went into this time Reactor, and this is a plugin called Whoosh. So it basically creates movements. It's the same thing as S-Layer I just showed you before. So it basically creates, you just load up the sampler with various sources, and it creates some whooshes with some sort of Doppler effect or stuff like this, and you can just like do, if it works, stuff like this. So I'm just moving my mouse around this center area. That was a cool one, I think. So yeah, I use this thing, and oh yeah, sorry, I have to remember that, because I have a 32 6:9" ratio monitor, so I had to cut the screen in half, and sometimes my windows are just popping out of the screen, so sorry about that. But yeah, so this is all based on the source recording I just showed you, and then I re-record this, and it gets me stuff like this. So those are all those whooshes and stingers that you re-record from this plugin. And then I use the S-Layer sampler that I just showed you. And basically, so I put all the whooshes I just recorded, all those ethereal magic whooshes, along with other source materials, like maybe it can be like wind, fire, water, etc. Whatever you want, whatever you feel would be cool in your final sample. And I just again re-record stuff because it's all the process usually the same. Yeah, so you just take source samples and then you slightly process them. You get some nice textures, nice new textures, maybe sci-fi, maybe magic, maybe whatever you want, and then you reuse again those samples and you put it back into layers, and you further improve those samples until you get something that's really cool, and or you're satisfied with. So this time I loaded, as I said, like those whooshes. This is easy, man. I can do better. Flirt baby. And then you take those sources and you process them into further exciting stuff. So this is S-Layer, and I'm just experimenting with various layering of stuff. Fruity Loops. So that's just me like randomizing between all these parameters. I know you're joking, don't worry. I never used Fruity Loops actually. I heard it's very good, especially for music. I come from a IDM background. And Fruity Loops is surely one of the main DAWs to be used there. So, but I never used it. I stuck with Ableton, which I often use also right now, but not as much as before. So yeah, you just like, you get freaky, you just experiment, you keep like pushing those buttons. This is a cool, like some sort of arrow, magic arrow that could be used for some sort of Amazon or like, I don't know, whatever, like a claw being thrown in the air or something. And then you get like all the samples that you can use for in your own design stuff. This is all part of the elk sound I design. So like when you're done with this, you start to build your own sessions, and so this is the session for the elk sound. So all the actions of all the elk animations. Just popping this up. So for example, I think this is the ton sound. Let me know if it's too loud also. When will the game be playable? Oh, very soon, don't worry. So you can see all the layers being used. So this is the magic stuff I just showcased you. And you get a bunch of variations. So yeah, I'm not going through all the session because it's not the subject for today's stream, but just wanted to show you guys how a complete full session might look like. At the end, I think like for the elk, I have like almost 300 tracks, so 300 layers. This sounds just like my mother. I'm not sure I want to meet her. And so yeah, if you guys have any question before we drop into designing one of the stages of the pistol shrimp, I have no idea about this. Nobody cares. It says Q3. It's sure. Yeah, well, I'm not part of the strategic team, so maybe you should ask on Discord. I can't leak any information anyway, so I'll just leak some cool sounding stuff, but that's all for today. Yeah, so maybe we can jump on designing one of the stages for Pistol Shrimp for the last 30 minutes we have. We'll start anyway. So you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just grabbing the oops, not there. It's there. Pistol Shrimp, general sources, animation. So in case there's something that you guys are not supposed to watch, just put it there. Maybe stage 2 sounds cool because I have more videos about it. So like this is the basic attack. So let me know, like maybe you can choose what we want to design today. This is the critical attack, which is, yeah, I'm not sure. It's a bit weird that we have like 3 shots like this, but maybe it's the case now. We have the feint, the idle. Maybe not very exciting for today's stream. Oh, there's this. That's cool. Maybe you can try this. I'm just like, I haven't started to work on this baby, so I'm like almost discovering the videos as we speak. Oh yeah, yeah, critical. Okay, there's one for critical. Maybe the ultimate ability, because critical there seems to be like, I'm not sure. Maybe there's a glitch. It's like very, very fast pace. I'm not sure. Maybe it's broken a bit. Ultimate sounds cool. And the walk, but that's, you know, not the best parts to showcase. Yeah, maybe we go to with the ultimate. Let's try the ultimate. So I'll just put this here. We'll put this one here. Okay. So ultimate. Up, just creating a bunch of folders. So one for the vocal, and one for the Foley, and one for the gun. Well, it's not the gun, it's the claw, but. And let's go like this, and okay. So the other software I use is my source library organizer in a way. So I already created a bunch of, I already gathered some sources to be used in the pistol shrimp, so I don't like scroll infinitely into sounds, because that's one of the main part of the subject. It's one of the main part of my job is like also scrolling through. Like I think right now it's close to 4 terabytes of sounds that I have on my computer. So it's a lot, and so usually, as you can see on the left, I create a bunch of sound pools for each creature that I work on, and then I just scroll through those custom libraries to find some samples. So maybe you can start with the pistol. So it starts. So it's charging there. So maybe some charging sound. and then it blasts right here. Okay. And then there's a recoil, and then it goes back. And that's, yeah, okay. So I'll just... So that's the sources I created for this particular pistol shrimp kind of laser. So I'll just scroll through it and see if I can find something useful. The pictures in them on the speed and further because they can literally shatter the glass with one quick hit. They're gorgeous throw. Yeah, indeed, I heard about this. Like lightning strike wrapped in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're crazy creatures. So this is more cast thing. Maybe I go with the... So all the sources are stuff that I created the way I just showed you guys. This is nice. I can keep this one. Hi, MT Pill? Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. I like this one. That's cool. Yeah. 14. Yeah, maybe we can keep it also. Okay, maybe let's start with this. So just up, lower a bit, resize. So maybe we can start with 14. Let's see. Just up. This one is cool. We have to remember that that's the ultimate ability, so it has to be a bit oversized compared to the basic attack. Yeah, this one is cool. Maybe we'll stick with this one. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. So this has more of a pew pew laser sound, so that's also cool. This one is nice, I think. So yeah, we'll just drop a limiter on here. Up here, and maybe something like this. So we don't have any unheard sub-frequencies that mess with the mix. This one is cool. Maybe we just like play it here. Something right there. And this one also is cool. Oh yeah, I haven't told you, but the pistol shrimp is obviously water oriented, so its main elements is water. So I want to reflect a bit the type of creature you have on the battleground in the sound. So because our goal in the sound design team is basically you could tell what's happening on the battleground, even if you have your eyes closed. That's one of our goals and our main goal to achieve on this game, because obviously starting to know a bit the concept of the game. So you'll see that there can be many creatures at the same time fighting. So our goal is really to have a clear mix, and you have like sound information that helps you for improve your strategy and how you can win more often and whatever, and also how you can determine like what type of creature you have on the battleground and stuff like this. Yeah, so maybe I want to lower this one a bit and well, let's see. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe we can try to... I'm not sure I'm going to use this one actually, because... Oh, that's kind of cool also. So maybe we'll try what... Because it feels very powerful actually. It's like almost like a big giant cannon, yeah, cannon? Yeah, I think that's the word. It's a big blast. Yeah, it fits really well the screen actually, I think. There is some sort of charging effect on this one. I think there's too much information right there. Sorry for the 14. I think I'm going to get rid of him just for the time being. Maybe I can keep this part actually. Or maybe I try magic spell. Magic spell. Yeah, that feels powerful, I think. Let's keep this one. Just keep the 14 as a backup if I need this little musical pad behind it. We'll see. Because I have other stuff I want to try also. So I have designed also some magic spells for this creature. Oh wait, maybe you can try something with the one I just got rid of. It's like reverse it and see how it fits as a charging sound. Maybe I'll just pitch it up a bit. Let's see. Obviously, the design of the sound design I'm doing right now won't probably be the final iteration of this ultimate ability, because I don't have enough time to fine tune it and for it to be very good. So I'll just like sketch it with you guys and then I'll continue on my own. Yeah, that could be cool. It works kind of nice. Okay, maybe I'll just keep it like this. That sounds cool. Okay, magic spells. So since it's an ultimate ability, I kind of want to have this sort of magic glimmer shimmer thing in it. Like this one is called, was maybe too icy. This one could be good. Huh, like this one also. Let me create a bunch of other tracks. $24, okay. Keep this one in mind. Yeah, I like this one also, yeah. But like this one is cool, but kind of lacks the... Just put it in there just in case, but kind of lacks the musical element I'm trying to find. This one is cool also. Oops, sorry. Oh, that's not bad. Like this one also. what element comes from the powers of the character we are currently designing the voice part of? Not sure if I understand you. Like, what elements come from the powers? Of the character? You mean like the sound we are listening to? Is it your question? This one is cool. Maybe you can try this one. This one could be interesting also. Maybe just. Oh, can hear my cat maybe. Oops. Sorry about this. Well, I just get my cat out of my studio. Just a sec. Sorry, guys. Okay. This one is cool. So yeah, I mean, what element and characteristic will the character make sound editing have? For example, so as I told you, it's water based. This one. So, while I was designing all this sound bank I'm using right now, I was focusing on two things: water, a bit of ice just for the magic component, and some sci-fi laser sounds I designed a few months ago. I think I made that sound this morning. Yeah, so it like empty peel. Every creature in the game will have some sort of elemental characteristic, be it fire, poison, whatever. And so the sound has to reflect a bit this characteristic. Yeah, that's nice. I'm still lacking my musical component, but maybe this one. I just need just a shimmer. Maybe this one could work. Let's see. If I just use it. Yeah, that's just adds a little bit. That's not that bad. And maybe I can try what? Oh yeah, let's see for the charging sound also. So those are, yeah, I need just okay, water layer. Nice. So I'm here. Oh, it could be cool if I reverse it. Maybe that would work. So this. Yeah, no problem. I'm not like perfectly fluent in English, as you can hear, so no, don't worry about this. Let me know if you have any other question. I'll try to respond. But I understand your question now. So I hope I answered. Like this. It's not bad. Maybe we like just a tiny high pitch layer that we can use. this one I really want to try, like, if it's, maybe it's a bit too goofy, but maybe it works. Like, if I do this and maybe pitch it up a bit. Yeah, you should really follow this project. I mean, I'm a gamer. I've worked on several games in my job, but like Illuvium is building something that's really interesting and unique in not only in the crypto space but also in the gaming space, with various mechanics that are, I think, super neat. And like, not just saying this because I work on the project. Like, when I first heard about this project, I was already very interested in it. Yeah, a bit. Maybe. Can we hear it? Yeah, I like it. It's kind of funny. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too goofy. I don't know. But for now, I like it. Wait, where is it? Okay. Just try to. So I'm just trying to emphasize on the high content, high pitch content. Sorry about my screen, it's a mess. I'm just not used to work on some sort of 16 by 9 ratio aspect. Yeah, I think that's not bad. Maybe we can keep it that way for now. I'm just scrolling through different sounds again. I think I'm going to miss maybe just a shimmer layer or something, but I'm not even sure because some other creatures already have this kind of tone. So maybe we missed just a few bubbles actually. So yeah, you guys can see. Okay. This is, yeah, water layer. That's nice. Oh, I like this one. Maybe it can help. Oops, I put it in the wrong place, this one. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I get rid of this and yeah, I think so also. There's lots of potential, really. And like, because I'm into crypto also a lot, and from what I see on other Discord servers, like, people are starting to freak out about this game. And honestly, not only for the money. Like, people are very eager to play it. Looks like, actually. Okay, that's not bad, but maybe a bit too much. Maybe just tiny drips of rain or something. Yeah, maybe something like this. Did I show you guys this video? I'm not sure I have it on my session. No. I actually, like, for this sound, for this exact sound, I've actually covered my gear with condoms and plastic wrapper. It's like 5,000 worth of gear, and I plunged it into my tub and used like a very like red hot pan that I heated on the gas, what's the word in English? Gas, like where you cook. And I just plunged it into the water like very quickly, and so all the mics are just picking what's happening inside the water, on the water, and that makes for this sound. So this one is kind of cool. Maybe you can add a little sparkle to it. Something. Let's see. Oh yeah, stove. Thank you. Yeah, we have like, okay, that's cool. But now I don't hear enough the little zappy thing. Oh yeah, that's cool. See? That's a nice one. I like how the little laserish sound comes into play, and yeah, it adds a lot. Sounds like something bursting into flames in this. Yeah, but yeah, I mean this sound, like this one, because if it's the oval sound, it means I'm on the wrong direction because I want it to sound like water. Oh, some sort of water, you know, like. Maybe I just need like to do something. Oh wait, I was doing like this. Oops. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay. Oh, I have 8 minutes left. That's cool. Maybe I can just scratch. Sounds like something. Oh, so you mean the overall sound? Like the wall design? Yeah, maybe it's a phone thing. Like. Yeah, okay. Well, it's definitely an explosion sort of sound. But that's why I wanted to have some. Maybe we can. Okay, maybe we can push a little bit more water into it. Let's see. Because like we need the explosion. Because it's like big blast. So we have this laser thing, and we have like this sort of magic cast explosion something. So maybe that's a bit too much, and we need to add an extra layer of water sound. So let's see what we can find. That's not bad. Maybe I can try this one. Yeah, okay. Like this one it's actually made only with water, because I made all the source sounds for this one, so it's only water, but it, like the way it's processed, it makes you feel an explosion, like this rumbling tail. But when you hear it with headphones, it's actually water. We'll see. This is more muddy, icy stuff. And same thing, like it's almost gore. Oh, this one has little shimmer. Yeah. Like this one. Maybe we can try this one. Add some bubbles. Let's see. Wait. Should I use this one? There's this. There is some sort of icy stuff in this. I don't like very much, but let's see. Maybe I can try something. this is a cool trick I have, just using a plugin that's designed to kill reverb. Like, so when you record in a huge space, you have reverb, and this preset is designed to cut all the reverberation of the sound. And I just use it to add some focus and punch to it. So like, it's called a Transient Enhancer. This like this. Okay, let's see. That's not bad. Maybe that's... don't have much of... maybe this one. This is my magic layer, so if I just kill this one... no. Yeah, I'll probably need to work on just a tiny detail to make the wire more prominent, but maybe we can move on another thing. Just like, oops, just a cool trick there is in Reaper is this one. So you just take the sound, and maybe my lead sound designer is watching me. Maybe you're the master Andy one. I'm sure you are. But anyway, like, you just copy paste your sound you just made, and then there's this crazy tool that lets you randomize what you have. Did I miss the question? Empty pill? I think the game will be because fighting in the ring for a certain field will appeal to her. Yeah, definitely. And you just like, it's called variator, and you just mutate the sound, and it gives you like, so that's what I usually like to do. I just like do a first pass of the sound. Take care, man. See you next time. Probably we'll have another sound design stream. And so yeah, I was saying that just like work on the first pass, and then just to give me some new ideas of what the sound could be with the same samples. I just like randomize a few things in it. So like, this is the original sound, and this is the mutating sound. It doesn't change much, but it just gives, like, maybe we can push it a little further. See what happens. It's not bad, but there's something wrong with it. No, that's not bad. I just need to get rid of those two. Don't know if I can push it further from the hour. Maybe Wendy, you can, if you're on the stream, you can tell me. Not sure. Hey, Mr. the Clown. Sup? Things are going good here. Oh, this one is cool. Like, this is the original one, and this has a bit more bite into it. Just need to clean the end like this and like this. Yeah, sure, okay. I just maybe want, so I got the go from Wendy that I can further push the stream a bit. So we'll be able to design a bit of the vocal. And maybe we'll drop into it right now. Yeah, there's like this tiny first boom sound. Not sure. Like, yeah, it's, I think this one here, like right there, that pops up before the actual sound, so it makes for a kind of boom explosion. That's cool. Let's see. No, not good. Okay-ish. But anyway, let's stop with this one. So we have this, which is okay for now. Now I want to maybe try the... Oh, so maybe the first thing I'll do is maybe push this here, because we don't need it. Yeah, maybe put it there. Yeah, okay. So we have this, which is a good start. Then we need a bit of vocals. So let's jump into what I have here and look for vocal. So again, for the ones who are just joined us or haven't followed the whole stream, this is my sample library I did for the pistol shrimp. So it's not all my sounds. There's some third parties library sounds also, but I think it's mostly mine, and ones from Vincent and Nico. Vincent again being the other sound designer I work with, and also my colleague at our own studio, and Nicola is our lead sound designer. So yeah, that's just for the heads up. Okay, so let's see. So this is the part where I'm trying to think, like, how do I want it to sound like? Maybe a bit too dinosaur. Like this one, actually. Hello, Bourbichet. Whoever you are. Bourbichet. It's a nice one. Just catching up the chat just a quick. See if I haven't missed anything. Thanks, Ellie Machine. Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad. I'll just try this one. So right now I decided to stop here for the pistol sound, and maybe try to design a bit of the vocal also. So I have this. This one is cool. I used this one on another one, so I'm not going to use it. So yeah, that's like, I would say 75% of my day job is like listening to some source sounds and trying to find out what's the one that's gonna fit the most. It's not bad. Yeah, maybe you can try this. Oh, I like this one. That's funny. Maybe this could be like, what I like to do when designing those abilities is having this sort of initial sound that lets you instantly know that something's going to happen. Like, you know, there's going to be the ultimate being triggered with this attack right before it even shoots or whatever. Like something in the vocal that could be a little scream, like something like this. So, like this one is cool also. I think that's, yeah. I think that's the, yeah. Okay, let's try. Just need to create more. Okay, this, check. Okay, let's start a bit, because we can go forever with just finding sounds. So, this is pretty big, I think. So, I think it's human size or something. It's a bit too snaky, raspy, maybe. I want to go with this one first. Maybe this one. And still, let's see. Could be interesting still. Maybe like, oh. I like the rate, the way it bounces on the claw. Like the sound is almost following the claw, jittering before the attack. That's not bad. Let's take this one as a bass sound. And then is it the one I took? Okay. Let's see. Maybe too close to an actual human just knocking on some glass, but yeah, maybe it's a bad idea. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? Let's pitch down the sound a bit. Let's make it mono. Okay, maybe this, I don't know. Doesn't fit well. Oops. That's not bad. Just this one is a bit too much. We can like leave it here. Find other stuff to work with. Yeah, this I like. Maybe watermelon. Like since it's a shrimp, we need some sound in the vocal also. Are you also into NFTs? Actually, I have some on the Maker's Place, I think. Maker Place. Yeah, I've done some sound design for a guy called MBG Core. You can look for him on the Maker Place. Maker's Place. I don't recall. Maker Place? Yeah, Maker or Makers. I don't remember, but I think it's Maker Place. Yeah, I like this again. It's nice. What about this one? Let's see. Okay, maybe in mono. Yeah, Makers. That's right. That's not bad. I like the initial tone of it. But then just maybe okay. I like this little maybe you can try something like, let's see if we do something like this. And what can I use? Just a tremolo or something. Sounds like a bird. Yeah, a bit still. Just need to add. That's what I'm focusing right now. I'm looking for some stuttery effects. Maybe I can use. Is the ring mod going to do the trick? I'm not sure, but oops. Get off here. I want this here. Sine wave. Yeah, it's not going to do the trick, I think. It's too fast. Yeah, okay. I think it's too slow, but it's too fast. I always struggle to find just a single simple stutter effect. Maybe if I go into the Reaper plugins. No. Tremolo. I have maybe this one. Yeah, but it's frequency 4, amount 0. Okay. Yeah, maybe. I kind of want to look into something also, which is a library we worked on with dinosaur sounds. Where is it? Oh, you know what? I'll just do this. Dinosaurs. Okay, cool. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Where are the velociraptors? It's not bad, this one. Maybe I can try something with this one. Maybe I don't need all the sound. Not bad. Okay, could be cool. Not bad. Let's see how it fits with the other ones. See, I'm still lacking this little thing at the beginning. So you know, like the ultimate is firing next. No, this is too big. Maybe. Let's wait. Ah, shoot. Let's try something like this. Well, it's not bad. Something cool. So, like, if I have this one is maybe too long now. Yeah. Let's see. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not perfect, but something to work on. The vocal is the thing that usually takes me the most of it usually takes the most time to work on, because it has to feel very unique and distinct between all the illuvials. So as you can see on my elk session, I really yeah, I'm still in 48 kilohertz. Like the first pass I had for the stage 2 was like it's like all this right there, and it's like crazy. There's too much stuff in there. Like it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. We jumped on the elk session, by the way. You can, but just to showcase like how long it can be to master a vocal and to nail a vocal, depending on how much you want to push it. Like that's just crazy. I don't remember doing all this. Like, how does it sound? Yeah, that's bad. That's not perfect, but that's not that cool. Yeah, that was one of the first thing I tried, was like having this sort of stuttery sounding voice in there. Wait, why? Come on. Okay, anyway. See, it can be really messy sometimes, but sometimes actually that's the way I like to work. Is I keep pushing until I find a happy accident. Like, oh, actually when I just erase this and keep this part and this part, like, it works. So those part actually not work indeed, but like I think that's what happened on my final design here. Is like I kept some of this stuff here, I think. Just did. Yeah, I just got rid of the starter effect and it all started to come together. If you guys are curious to know what's in there, I think there's a camel, a goose. Oh yeah, that's the slimy video I showed you earlier. For people who weren't there, that's me recording some sources, like right here, like this. Wait, I just. So that's part of the elk sound. So this is this one. Yep, but it's very pitched down. And I have, yeah, some. Oh, that's the styrofoam. Styrofoam. So that's this one, but pitched down. So if I pitch it down, you can start to hear it. That's a cougar. This is a black-headed keiki. This is a goose. And this one is muted. This is a zebra. And 2 other goose. So yeah, it can be like very tricky to nail a vocal and make it sound like cool and unique. And I'm not even sure I'm done with the elk actually, but that's maybe one of the dinosaurs. Yeah, that's the Brachiosaurus I worked on. Yeah, back to the thing. Maybe I won't like continue very like much further because it's already almost an hour and a half, and maybe I don't want the live to keep going for 2 hours, but we definitely have something cool here. The vocal is a bit too insecty, like too insect-like still, and doesn't reflect the weight and the size of it. Sounds maybe a bit too thin. We'll see what I can find. And yeah, as someone mentioned, there's still a bit of water to be added on the shot. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Maybe we can just like randomize through this one just to double check if there's something cool happening here. Let's see. Not bad. I like just like when the shot is being fired and you just have this little vocal tail. So this one I don't like, but like this part here is kind of cool. Oh, also there's something that can be done. Let's see if it works here. So this is a vocoder, and this is one of Vincent's great tricks. It's basically just so vocoder uses a carrier and a modulator signal. The carrier being usually the vocal, and the modulator is whatever you like. Like you can modulate your vocal with a synthesizer, with another vocal, with an animal, with whatever you want. And in this case, I just like self-modulate the sound with himself. So it's like a feedback. And it creates, so I'm going to need a limiter here because it can be messy. it creates. I like to use this vocoder technique to create some sort of watery effect on whatever sources you use underneath. So let's see. Oh, you can hear it like pretty. So this is without it, and with it, maybe I can push the effect a little bit. You can hear it's like it's more round. It's like doing weird artifacts and stuff like this. You can hear it, especially on the first part. Like if I get rid of it, it's not that bad. I just need, yeah. It's still lacking. Maybe I can throw a pitch shifter in this or something. Just try this one for the sake of experimenting, but might use another one. No. If I place it for it. Oops. Yeah, not sure. Still, because there is also a lot of bass content in the actual pistol claw, so I might need to keep a bit of high hand content in the vocal. So maybe this won't work, but this one I like. It's not bad. It's maybe a bit too much still, but also I like to add a little reverb on the. Let's make it huge space, whatever. No, yeah, this one. I want this one. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting that you guys are missing a part of my screen. Sorry. 15% should be okay. Okay. And maybe just a little less. Yeah. Let's see. This one is working pretty well, I think. Headphone, yeah, budget. Let's see. I use Bayer than what type of budget do you have? Like budget headphone for this type of job? What can I recommend? There is I have a few. Let me just grab it so I can remember the brand. Oh yeah, AKG K720, 712, so 712 AKG. This is kind of good. Also, like if you can spend like I don't know $150 on a headphone, which I def recommend because like it's been a year and a half now since I mainly work with headphones. I have like a full 5.1 speaker system, but I still mainly work on headphones because you can hear so much when you have a good headphone. You can hear so much more, and you don't have to deal with the room. My room is treated, but I don't know. I broke one of my speakers for 6 months because there was COVID and I couldn't get it repaired in the UK. So kind of like switch unintentionally to headphones, and now so my headphones are the Bayer Dynamic 1990 Pro, so open back 1990, and but like the 990 which is like the budget version of this headphone. You can upgrade in the future. Yeah, well, I don't know, like maybe Sennheiser, Bayer Dynamic, stuff like this. It's been a while since I haven't watched any brands or comparisons or like tests. AKG is a really cool one. AKG K720 12 is really cool and it's not that expensive. And it does the job pretty good. Maybe not that super precise in the low end, but yeah, like yeah. But I would recommend Sennheiser, AKG, and Beyerdynamic, and whatever fits your budget. They're like monitoring headphones anyway, so. Also, if you can, try to find some, and if you don't have that much noise around you, I would suggest to get some open can headphones compared to closed cans, because closed headphones can be tiring, and open headphones can breathe a little bit more, and for long sessions, it's way more comfortable. Yeah, so yeah, I was saying that I like this one a lot. And we'll need a little Foley for when he gets back on track. Not too much. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so movement. Oh, there's this one also. That's cool. Hey, maybe I can try this one. Just quick. Let's see. Like, is it something cool here? Maybe a bit too digital. Let's see. Let's put it here. Is it this one that's doing it? Yeah. I like this one. Ah, that's not bad, actually. That's not perfect still, but I like the way, like this little signal that the ultimate is going to happen. And it goes like trick, and it kind of follows the ramping sound here in the shot. Where's the ramping sound, by the way? Like this one. And this one, I think, work together pretty well. Yeah. Okay. Let's just drop a little Foley there and call it a day for this one. Let's see. No. No. Yeah, this one can work. So yeah, this is Ultimate. It's trying to get a bit tidy. This is Gun Claw, let's say. This is the vocal, and this is the Foley. I won't like put every sound on underneath every leg, so I'll just focus on the main one that seems to be hitting the ground the hardest, and that's probably this one. Like those two, like tack, tack. So let's try something like this. And like this. Okay. Okay, let's do. Okay, for start maybe. Let's do. That's cute. Maybe I'll leave it here, because I'm seeing the time is like turning, and I don't think the guys at Illuvium are craving for a 2 hours long stream, but I think it's already enough for it to call it a good sketch, a good first version, and something that can be further mastered afterwards. I'll just leave it there for this one, and I think I'll stop the stream. I just want you guys to show you one cool sound, if I can find it. So I like to use, just as a final fun note, I like to use like ultrasonic microphones. So that's microphones that can capture sounds up to 100 kilohertz. So that's 5 times the human hearing. And there was this one time I recorded just a camera flash. So this one. Can you guys hear properly? So, you know, like this popping sound from a flash, from a studio flash. And the fun part begins when you start to slow down the sample. You get instant sci-fi insects, which is what's happening into this flash. Slow down. I think that's pretty crazy. It was an accident. Like, I wanted this popping sound, but I'm not sure, like, I'm not even sure why I wanted this sound. I was just like, okay, let's record this. I'm here. Let's record this. And I just slow it down, and it got this. Sorry for the ears. It's a bit piercing, but yeah, that's it for the sci-fi insect stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm tuning off right now. As a reminder, we worked on the pistol shrimp animation, which ended up like this. Which is a nice start. It's definitely something to keep and further improve. And I hope you guys learned, and I hope you guys enjoyed. That was my first stream, so I hope that I didn't I was understandable and didn't speak about nothing related, or like, you know, tend to lose track sometimes. But hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on Discord, and keep following the game. We'll try to leak some more sound stuff in the next few days, and we'll keep you guys informed about everything that's happening. Yeah, take care, and have a nice weekend, and stay safe. Cheers.